What's up guys, Little J here and welcome to a review of Prehistoric Hunt. This is a dinosaur hunting simulator. It's not truly a dinosaur survival game, it is truly a dinosaur hunting game. First thing I'd like to talk about here are the graphics of the game. Now they're not perfect, don't get me wrong. Like on the mountains here, they look kind of unfinished, kind of bare. And you do get some weird rendering ins off in the distance sometimes, but you get that with any game, that's not that big of a deal. But overall, the graphics are indeed pretty solid. The way the grass looks, the palm trees, it's all pretty solid. There's room for improvement, but overall, it's very good. Now the next thing I would like to talk about here is tracking. Words are hard. Now tracking an animal, the track itself, when you click on a track, it'll give you information such as this was a non-vital hit less than a minute ago and it was walking. That's nice. I love how it does that. But it doesn't connect the tracks together, making it very hard to track a single animal through the forest. You don't really know if you're tracking the same animal or not. Like, I don't know if this is the same animal I shot back there or not. Well, that one was different because the name was different, I believe. But if they were linked together, it would be much easier. So the next thing I would like to talk about here is the actual hunting of the animal. We have this Triceratops right here. Couple hits. Sounds like a pterodactyl above too, but the actual hunting, the gun motions, shooting the animal, it's all pretty solid. It's not the Hunter Call of the Wild quality yet, but it's very solid. And one thing I love that this game does is that when you hit an animal in the top left corner, it lets you know who hit that animal. In this case, I did. I landed a hit on a pterodactyl, or whatever that thing is called. It's not truly called a pterodactyl, but whatever it is. I love how it shows you that you landed a hit on that animal. Now, harvesting the animal itself. When you harvest an animal, you are presented with information such as the score. This was a bronze, the fur color, the weight, as well as the hits you landed. I landed 6 hits, and what type of hits they were. You can either taxidermy or claim. Let's just claim him. And because I like to show off this right here, that you see this when you're being attacked too. The bodies of the animals aren't solid. You can walk through them. Just a little bit of glitch there. That's really not that big of a deal. Now I'm going to stop talking for a minute so I can display the sound quality of this game, which is superb. Ooh, that rumble in the distance of, I think that's a T-Rex. That is something else. The sound quality in this game is what really sets it apart. I love it. As well as the animal noises that they make, the rumbling noise, it's all outstanding. Where is he? There he is. T-Rex. Now, the other thing I would like to demonstrate real quick is that when you shoot an animal, often that animal will run towards you, and that animal is much faster than you, so you gotta sit here and try to pop shots off, and he's gonna get me, I'm dead. Quite annoying. I'm not dead yet. There, he died. Quite annoying because when you die, you can either respawn or disconnect. Now, if you respawn, the problem is you lose all your gear at the spot where you died. So it makes it a hassle to go back and get your gear. It's much easier to disconnect and rejoin the game. That does bring up another issue, and that's when you start up a new game, it drops you at random points on the map. I'm way down here by this lake. I died way up here. And my only base I have unlocked is at the bottom left, and there's no fast travel. So you're sort of stuck wherever it drops you at. You can't go many other places. Now this isn't really so much a review part, but more of a tip. That's if a big carnivore is coming after you and you're near some water, go into the water immediately and swim out. You can't shoot the animal because you can't hold a gun, but they will lose interest. They'll de-aggro and start walking away. You're safe. You can then swim back up on land, take another shot, and run back into the water should you so choose. Last thing I want to talk about is the trophy lodge. Now this looks very basic. It's just a barn with a couple animals, but the developer is working on adding more rooms, adding furniture, and head mounts to the game as we speak. The update should be coming out very soon, if it's not already out by the time you see this. But one thing I love about the stands in this game is that you can place them anywhere. Rotate them how you want, have the animal face anywhere you want in any part of your house. I love how they do that, because there's so many times in the Hunter Call of the Wild where I wanted to move animals around because I don't like where they are. This game lets you do that. See, let's place them here. Let's place the Triceratops back on it. Now the last thing I want to talk about, yeah, right here, is that when you sprint in the game, your character will lurch forward regardless of whatever direction you're moving. I'm not holding WASD, I'm just pressing the sprint button, and he moves forward. Quite annoying when you're backtracking from a carnivore, and you press sprint to run faster backwards and he jumps forward toward the T-Rex. That's quite annoying. But that's a small issue. Once you get used to it, it's really not too bad. Now the last thing I do want to talk about with this game is the pricing of the game. It's currently priced as $17.99 US on the Steam store. Little bit steep for a early access game from a small developer, but it's really not too bad. It's definitely more than other games have been this early in development, but like I said, it's really not too steep. It's reasonable. Now, is the game worth that amount? I think it can be. Keep in mind, this game is constantly being worked on. There are updates basically monthly to this game to improve it, and it's brought it a long way in a short period of time, and I have no doubt that this game will go on to be an amazing dinosaur hunting simulator. So, overall, I'm going to words are hard. Overall, I'm going to give this game a 7.5 out of 10. There's still work to be done, no doubt, but as current, it is a very fun dinosaur hunting simulator. I think it can go a long ways in the future. This can be one of the best dinosaur hunting simulators there are that is truly more about hunting rather than survival. And that's what I love about this game. I think, guys, you guys should go check out Prehistoric Hunt whenever you can. It is an awesome game if you like hunting games or if you like dinosaurs. Be sure to check it out. But until the next one, guys, I've been Little J, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.